Hello and welcome to News 9 Digital. I'm Ashish Parekh. For all the tech-savvy individuals out there and gadget freaks, here is the ultimate countdown to the top 9 news from the world of technology. First up, WhatsApp is all set to get 5 new features. Now let me just walk you through these 5 features. First one will be the search by date. Now basically you can search for messages using date option. So far you could only search it using the messages that the name that you could type and also the messages which could show you the options of the people you sent it to. But now you will be able to search for messages using the date. Second one is a redesigned storage location. So this will help you sort out your WhatsApp chunk that you usually have and you are very confused about deleting. So this will help you sorting out large files and also forwarded messages. So you can easily clear them off without really having to individually and manually go through all of these messages and get them deleted. Next is the search any image on the web for iPhone users. So basically, if you're an iPhone user and if you get a message, if you get a picture message from someone, you can immediately search it on the web and find out what exactly it is. And this will in fact help stop the spread of misinformation and malicious forwards which usually are doing around these days during COVID-19 times. Last is something that is done to make sure that the messages do not really affect your eyes. I'm not sure how many people will benefit for this, but it is called the bubble color message pop-up. So basically the background of the messages, the particular message option that you have, it will be lighter in tone, making sure that your eyes do not really get affected from the messages and the color, especially during night time. Sony has launched the all-new PlayStation 5 console, which will be coming in 2 variants. You'll have the Blu-ray disc variant, which is the standard one, wherein you just have to insert the disc and play like you have been doing over the past few years now. And next is the all-digital variant, wherein you can download games from the internet without really having to insert a disc and without having middlemen to be involved. So directly you can go to the internet to a particular website and you can download game from there and start playing. 26 games have been unveiled so far along with this PlayStation, and this will be competing against Xbox Series X, which will be releasing later this year. Call of Duty's Mobile Season 7 has been released, and this features all new maps and new weapons that users will find very interesting. Now, basically this has been launched on Android and on iOS both as well, and this will be available in the Radioactive Agent theme, which is something that everyone is looking forward to trying. And also the Battle Royale will get new zones and new maps have also been introduced. These new maps are Tunisia and Beach Town. Earlier on you had a few videos which were leaked of these 2 maps and that generated a lot of curiosity. Now it remains to be seen how the users find it, and the fact that Battle Royale has also got new zones is something that a lot of fans were looking forward to. Oppo has extended its range of A series smartphones in India with the launch of Oppo A52. Now this is powered by Snapdragon 665 and comes in a single variant of 6GB RAM and 128GB of internal storage. This also comes with 5000 mAh battery and also supports 18-watt fast charging. Apart from that, the price that it has been launched at is 16,990. Now this is a segment that is highly competitive as far as the Indian market is concerned. Xiaomi has launched the Amazfit T-Rex in India. Now this is a watch which comes with 1.3-inch AMOLED display, and this has been launched at a price of 9,999. This has a 390 mAh battery, which means that it will last you around 20 days, and 2 hours is what it will take to fully charge. And also it comes with water resistance of 5 ATM. That means that this can survive after being submerged into water for 50 meters. But having said that, this has a lot of other products in this price range that it will have to compete with. How exactly it fares out remains to be seen. After IBM and Amazon, now Microsoft has decided that it will stop selling facial recognition technology to the police department. Now this company also believes that the law enforcement system is using this technology to target people with darker skin. This is something that the companies have taken note of and are making sure that they stop selling their facial recognition technology to the police. Twitter has deleted 170,000 pro-Chinese Twitter accounts after they were found spamming various sites, various other accounts with pro-China messages as far as COVID-19 discussions are concerned. The social media platform has said that these accounts were trying to spread geopolitical narratives favorable to the Communist Party of China. Now, notably, China has banned Twitter, but a lot of people are believed to be using it via VPNs and various other technologies. But clearly, Twitter has taken note of this entire situation and they've gone ahead and blocked all of these accounts. Interestingly, a few days back, Twitter was blamed for being pro-Chinese after it had blocked the account of Amul. Google will be helping people find COVID-19 testing centers on 3 platforms. Google Maps, Google Assistant, and also Google search engine will help people identify where exactly COVID-19 centers are, so that in case they are showing any symptoms, they can immediately go over there, report themselves and get themselves checked as well. Now, Google has collaborated with the ICMR for this, and they have integrated around 700 labs in 300 cities across India to make sure that there is proper connectivity and nobody goes without testing in case they are showing any sort of symptoms. Few weeks ago, several Android users were posting image of a lake which, when used as a wallpaper, was actually crashing their handsets. And this had confused a lot of people across the globe, but now it has come to light that this was clicked by a scientist and amateur photographer named as Gaurav Agarwal at St. Mary's Lake in Glacier National Park in Montana, and this was clicked in August 2019. So what's wrong with the image? Why was it crashing a lot of phones when people were setting it as the wallpaper? Well, apparently Gaurav used that image, he clicked that image on his phone and then he edited it using a software called Lightroom. When he exported that, he did it in ProPhoto RGB format, which is not really supported on Android devices, and that is the reason why Android devices were crashing when this image was being used as the wallpaper. So these were our 9 top stories from the world of technology today. Do you think we missed out on any of the stories? And what do you think of all of the stories that we've been tracking throughout the day? Make sure you leave behind your comment in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News9. Thanks for watching.